before I even talk about the game, Chantel, you know, Tuesday night's interview, I was downbeat. I didn't realise how down I was. The message of support I had on Wednesday, phone calls of support, managers up and down, you know, non-league, that meant so much to me. But I will say, special mention to two guys that I've been mates with for years in Burnley and Jono, and you know they've had my back this week. They've really sort of the next out of the line, and some of the words and the phone calls, and even the checking in on me. You know, even after the day we've spoke, it means so much to me. And that's what I said to Jono. Football aside, mates is mates, and you know we're both winners, and he'll be delighted that they've won today, and I'm devastated that we've lost. But football's football. When you've got mates like that and other people, the managers know, and I've texted them back, and I've, you know, people in football, I have just a massive thank you. And I can't get around to say thank you to everybody, but you know, like that means more than anything. And when, you know, your kids are coming to me and go, Dad, you know, don't look as down as you did. It's only football. Yeah, it is. You know, it is only football, but it does get to you. You know, the highs, the lows, the lows. And, you know, there's a lot of highs today, you know, but there's also lows. You get a bit on penalties. So, you know, just wanted to say that before we continue with the interview. And it's, you know, a big thank you as well to the fans as well that have supported me.
Brilliant. So moving on to the football, we were 2-0 down at half time, brought it back in that second half, and it looked like we could have even got a winner at that point. Straight down to penalties as well. How do you think the whole game went?
A great game of football. You know, we're moaning a bit at the second goal. We think it went out of play. Radcliffe started off like a train, like they do. They've got great leaders on the park. You know, I don't think Maynard missed an header, and you know Rick Smith and Ollie Thornley, Joyce and Adam going at it. You know, Big Jordan down the middle. It was really hard. You know, they're a fantastic side. We go 2-0 down. We get it at half time. You know, and we showed a video before we went out today. And it's not my style about motivational videos and stuff, but we just talked about looking yourself in the face and, you know, when you come off, you've given the best account of yourself individually. And I challenged that the lads at half time. If we're going to come off, we're going to have lost. Make sure that we've lost and people, you know, could see you've given everything. I think they looked at themselves at half time and, you know, they came out second half and gave everything against an exceptional Radcliffe side. You know, and another day, you know, we get the equaliser from Donners. Another day, you win the penalty shootout. But, you know, they've held the nerve. They've had the bottle. And that's nothing against our penalty. Taking it missed, you know, but they deserve the place in the next round. And, you know, for us, we wish them all the best. For me, just so proud after the lows of Tuesday night to the highs today. And, you know, like I said to Marcus, you know, their owner, you know, he said, you got a good side there. And I said, I know. And he said, just don't lose belief. That's what he said. And you know, that's key for me. Belief's massive. And if you're going to go down, you go down fighting. But the lads today, you know, if anyone challenges them that they're not behind me, don't help any team that we play against when they are behind me. You know, so that's kind of a bit of a, you know, put your nose in the sand to a few people. But it is what it is, Chantel. We're out with the trophy, but we've got to build on the positives today, and the positives certainly outweigh the negatives.
And we've got a week now to prepare for Hyde here again at Broadhurst Park on Saturday. What will we be doing in training to prepare for that game?
We'll do everything we do normally. Our leg work will be paramount on Tuesday night, and our fitness levels will be key. Thursday night, we'll watch our footage of Hyde. We'll get our game plan set out. We'll work on our routines, and you know, no different to what we did Thursday night to what we'll do next week. As a young group, sometimes they'll underperform, sometimes they'll overperform. They'll always try. You know, and in training this week, they'll work hard. They'll be around each other. There'll be good camaraderie. Against Hyde next week, we'll have a game plan and we'll work hard. You know, and I just hope that we can take that second half performance, because that's the first time all season that we've come back from a 2-0 defeat. We haven't capitulated, and that for me is a sign of maturity. So it'll be a good week in training. You know, I can go and have that drink now with a bit of a smile on my face. You know, albeit we've got beat, but knowing that them players in there haven't thrown the towel in, you know, they're right behind everybody, and we've got to galvanise ourselves and go again. But you know, I'll end the interview by the way I started it. You know, it can be a lonely place at times, Chantel, but you know, football's football, and you don't want to see people go through that. So I'm sorry if people were worried about me midweek. I've never quit anything in life, and I don't intend to quit now. But you know, it does help when you've got support, especially my mates in Burnley and Jono that are right behind you. So good luck to Radcliffe. We'll move on to next Saturday, Chantel.
Brilliant, thank you.
Cheers.